House of Dragons finale, a review and analysis. Titled The Bittersweet End of House of the Dragon. At first glance, the finale of House of the Dragon was a masterclass in character development and storytelling. But scratch beneath the surface, and you'll find a complex tapestry of triumphs and pitfalls that left audiences wondering if the show's conclusion lived up to its groundbreaking source material and searing debut season. One of the more impressive narrative decisions was the way the series handled the return of Rhaenyra and Alicent's complicated relationship. Their emotional reunion in the Red Keep felt almost suffocating, like watching two old flames rekindle a love that was never truly extinguished. The fact that they ultimately parted ways due to external circumstances rather than personal reconciliation made the fate feel all the more tragic. Speaking of tragedy, Ezechiel Bassin's crushing death served as a poignant reminder of the true heir's propensity for bloodshed. At no point did I feel the character was fleshed out enough to justify the gratuitous violence that ultimately sealed their fate. Their disappearance left more questions than answers, sparking a heated debate surrounding the nature of life in the Seven Kingdoms. The second half of the finale wasted no time taking us on a grim journey through King Aegon's paranoid psychosis and ultimately his downfall. By that point, the audience had been so invested in the consequences of Alicent's wavering moral compass that witnessing her fall from her father's favor almost felt redundant. Confronting her descent from devoted daughter to manipulative mother created a satisfying character beat that stayed true to her flawed nature. Viewers may be quick to criticize the episode for breaking its narrative commitments, particularly with regards to Daemon Targaryen's truncated storyline, while the character continued his lovable rogue antics. Even that mercurial performance couldn't salvage the narrative misstep of being forced to juggle several concurrent storylines. Without the clear structure that helped guide the narrative early in the series, they relied too heavily on plot contrivances to bring the threads together. Additionally, Hagar's cruel passing could have made an emotional statement, but in the end, felt cheap. A fleeting appearance with an affectionate air that clashed starkly with the next scene only served to remind the audience of their bereavement. Following this climax's jarring shift back to the council's drama didn't create a desired build-up. Despite these missteps, there are still moments that demonstrate why House of the Dragon was widely acclaimed throughout its first season. The atmospheric court may sizzle with raw tension as the great web of ambition and family begins to fray, plunging the house into a cauldron of destructive self-interest. With its searing narrative of loyalty and what happens when honor is sacrificed in favor of power, it tells us they are capable and proud and determined in their veneration of their unheralded legacies. The aftermath of the bloodbath serves as a grim reminder of the lessons we witnessed firsthand. Be heedful of the value we assign loyalty and power and the reckless impasse we pursue as heroes surrender. While some may quibble with certain dramatic turns, one aspect of the finale effectively showcases the risks our house will face ahead, cementing its bold gamble as the reason so much of what goes on will matter little. Throughout this series, we've come to realize the stakes of loyalty, truth, power, and the costs that come with their sacrifice. In its finals, the heart rate and emotional intensity build up masterfully to the crescendo that will become the outcome.